Hi, my name's Tammy Lee and I am a Level 5 Executive Consultant out of the Peach State. I live in Flowery Branch, Georgia with my husband and my two sweet boys, Caleb and Elijah. I'm so excited to share with you a little bit about my Rodan and Fields journey. Now you're viewing this video for one of two reasons. You're either curious about our products or about our awesome business opportunity. Now, you've already heard a little bit about our products, so I'm going to share with you how I work my Rodan and Fields business into the nooks and crannies of a very busy life. Now first, just a little bit of a background on myself. I graduated from college with a degree in journalism. I was a news reporter for quite a few years before switching over to the hospitality industry, where I planned major events and summer camps for a university. Now you're probably thinking, why in the world then are you sitting here telling me about skincare? And that's exactly what I love about this business. Consultants come from all different backgrounds. You don't have to be a salesperson or a dermatologist to run a successful Rodan and Fields business. We all use our talents and our expertise, and we get to run our own businesses on our own terms. Now, I started my Rodan and Fields journey about a year and a half ago. My initial goal was to pay for private school tuition for my sons. My oldest was nearing the end of his kindergarten year when the deposit for the next school year was due, along with the first payment for the mortgage on our new home. Now, we were able to make these payments okay, but we knew something might need to give if we were going to continue to send our boys to the private school that we had grown to love. Enter Rodan and Fields. In May of 2014, I spoke with a childhood friend who had been working her business for about a year. I was first attracted to the fact that there were no parties required for consultants to host. I spent over 40 hours a week planning parties, so that was truly the last thing that I wanted to do, was to come home and do more. Now, we were also not required to have friends or family members test out a certain amount of facials or samples each month. And best of all, we were not required to carry an inventory. I don't have stacks of products collecting dust on the shelves in my house. The only products I have are what I use. And then I found out there were no minimum sales required to remain an active consultant. Basically no requirements at all, and I almost thought that it was too good to be true to even start. But here I am. I was a new consultant working my business on my own terms. I was bringing in a few $100s a month just dabbling in the business. It was perfect for us. And then came the last day of our summer vacation. I was tucking Caleb into bed when he asked if he had to go to aftercare again once school started back up. Of course he did. He was working full time. But he seemed nervous, so I asked him what was wrong. And he said, well, you pick me up at 6 o'clock, we go home, we have dinner, and then I go to bed, and I never see you. Now let me tell you, when you've carried around years of mom guilt for not being able to stay at home with your children, and that's something that I so desperately wanted from the moment that I found out I was pregnant, those words will hit you hard. Mommy, I never see you. I kissed Caleb in that night and tucked him in, and I went outside and I sobbed. But it was in that moment I had a brief moment of clarity. I already had the tools in my hand to be a stay-at-home mom with Rodan and Fields. I went into that school year with a passion and a fire to truly work my business as a business, and it paid off. In April of 2015, I was able to replace enough of my full-time salary for my job of 10 years that I was able to quit and stay home with my kids. I'm forever going to be thankful for the doctors for creating this amazing business model that sets us up for success. So now I get to focus more of my time growing my business and helping others grow theirs as well. And I get to help my friends and my family have the best skin of their life with our pharmaceutical grade skincare. It's a win-win for me and for my family. I can work when I can. I have 2 drop-offs each day and pickups each day for my kids. So you can often find me working my business in the carpool line or at the mall or at home in my PJs. And that's what I love about this business. Everyone has their own goals and they have the flexibility to work on their own terms. So if you're looking for an opportunity to bring in a little extra money for some wiggle room in your budget, or maybe some extra cash to pay for trips or a mortgage or something so much more, Rodan and Fields is really something for you to consider. This is a smart business model that you won't find in just any direct sales business. People shop online now, and we make that so easy. Our customers simply log on, order their products, and it ships directly to their home with a touch of a button. I don't have to do the shipping for them. Now, I would love for you to get back in touch with me, or if somebody has passed this video along to you, get back in touch with them. Reach out, and with our 60-day money-back guarantee, even on our kits, how can you pass this opportunity up? Go out there, start your own franchise with the doctors who created Proactive. And it's with our global expansion on the horizon, there has just never been a better time. I'm here to tell you that you can do this if you just take a leap of faith. We're going to be here to catch you, and we're going to show you how to fit this business into the nooks and crannies of your life. Thanks for listening.